Good evening. Human Rights Defender Access to Justice Advocacy Center, the chairman of Cambridge in the house, our able viewer. We are reaching you live from our Limosho office, and this is a continuation of the case that we just handled not quite long of Mr. Tunde Joseph and Mary Joseph. Mary Joseph is actually a complainant. He came to our office to complain that the husband is not taking responsibility of the children. So we treated the case not quite long, but since the husband said he's going to come, so we have to adjourn the case. Right now, we have Mr. Tunde Joseph in our office. So we are here to give amicably settlement to them and know why he's not taking responsibility of the children. Mr. Tunde Joseph, you are welcome. Do you know this lady here? Please, can you briefly tell us what transpired, the issue between you and her?
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone here. Okay, my name is Joseph. My name is Joseph George. Okay. Well, I'm an orphan from Little Saint Orphanage. I'm an orphan from Little Saint Orphanage.
Or Little Saint?
Yes.
Little Saint.
Yes, at Blessing Gate. So, well, I was picked by them, by Little Saint Orphanage. Well, well, I tried like find my mother. So I like, okay, let me was one issue come
They
up.
can't hear you, sir. You
Okay.
like that. Stop waking your head.
Okay, one issue come up. One issue come up that you have to like leave the orphanage. So but for now, I've like take my mom, but I'm not really sure. Maybe it's my mom, but like I take her like a mom. So what caused lady that is what got issue between two of us is that she used to do something that I don't really like.
When you were talking, it was loud. What is the problem with the mic? Why holding it?
So so I thought I should like enter I had to correct her. And but mostly it was the house. She did not take up the house at all. I warned her, so I call her mom to tell her mom. But still no, I did not see changes. Anytime I come home, sometimes I come, I'll be tired. I'm told I will take up the house, clean the house up. She will not say anything. She'll be looking at when I'm cleaning the house. They'll still come back. When they come back from church, they'll just scatter the house. I will take it like that. Though. I do that every Sunday or Saturday anytime I'm at home. So secondly, there's something that she backed out of my house. She was telling me that that I don't have money, that I don't have money, that if I have money, I should come and pay for her brother, that maybe it's the one that making me to not have money that is at home. Then she backed out of my house. And after that, even though any issue we are facing, you don't need that maybe because I don't have money to do that I will not have tomorrow. Don't need to back out. She said that she wants to go. I said, okay, you can go. Then she went. Then for like the month only means at home. Like I'll be facing everything at home. Even though she packed everything in the house. Like no single thing apart from gas and from my load. Everything was empty in the house. So I keep quiet. Then the time she like it is like how many months she come back. I say why? But even the time he was coming back, if it's another person, he just like beg, he use fight to come back. Then I keep quiet. Then people that is at home beg for her. I say this thing is strong. If I collect her, before I even collect her, she wants to go and see my family first before I collect her. Then they beg. Even though that one said my mom was angry with me that she want to come. She pack up the house, but she want to come and see them. Maybe they will accept her or not. I said okay, no problem. Then since that time, like maybe she will like talk. If anything issue happen with us, if any issue happen with us, she'll go outside, she'll go and tell people that this is what's going on in the family, this is what's going on. I tell you that me and all those things, I don't really like it. I don't like all those things. Still no, she'll still be doing it. So is it all those take care of the child and all the child? I tell him that anytime, because I tell her that anytime I want it, because me I'm fed up that anywhere I'm working, I'm not doing something that anywhere I'm working, I have to face the challenge. The challenge I used to face that maybe because I work in a pure water company before, my motor used to get spoiled every time. Like it used to spoil every time, spoil that they will set the motor off. Fine. That even to say I don't have a job, it gets down that I need to have a job. I've come in for a job before. That time they were looking for driving job. I see this my guy here, and he said that maybe I can drive travel work. I tell you where I can reach. He said that he wants somebody that know far place. That time we're looking for a job seriously. So yeah, I'm not really sure that maybe it will not be not maybe that any issue will not happen. Like we will not be going outside to go and tell people that this was going on, this was going on, this was going on. I've tell you many times. You tell me, even though I'm kind of person that I said that yes, I used to have patience, I used to be angry. I can't lie with that one. I used to be angry. I used to get angry of that one. Even sometimes you will tell me, I say, no. But me, my head will go first. That is mad for you. Your head must hurt. Anything that get angry, make you angry. But she will not do something. Even most things that I will leave the house, because that's happening to me. I'm not be getting mad. Even though in my working place, if you there, they will tell you this my senior driver, my driver is covering me. The bar have sacked me since. The police did not owe me. I work for one woman. You might to say so. The police did not catch me today. So something will happen. What's going on? Then I'll find out about it. Right? Then the person that tell me let me know that that if I want to get myself home, that you see that house I'm living, like my wife, that I must leave her. No, I not think about that. I know reason that one. Okay, that one that to leave what? I keep on staying. In my working place, I break like admit that I'm driving for long, I break two lights at the same time. That is same day, like 1 week later, police owe me. That I just paid that debt finish this December. If you want to come back, I call the senior driver for you to confirm. Even though the driver tell me that I should leave the remaining money. That I should leave the remaining money. That I should never pay it again, that I should leave the remaining money. So I'm fed up. Even the day that I sleep off, I was in that house, I sleep off. We were living together, you were sleep off. Time I've gone, I have to rush through. That this thing, you have shown me some signs since. And that's okay, let me go to maybe posted I'm staying better for me. But if I'm coming home, and I'm coming home to come and check or show something. Sometimes as she talk to me, she can just allow that me, I'm not serious. Me that my head is not correct. Me that I told my children, I don't come home, my head is not correct. I'm like, what called that issue? Even though anything that wrong, not be that maybe if we want to talk, it's not real. That day I come home, he was talking. There were children there. They were good laughing. So I'm afraid I don't know what to say. So I got the woman that is that just to go to the school. I explained to the woman that because the woman tell me that I'm not paid. I said yes. I said something come up. Now I explained that I explained to the woman that I want to pay some debt. And the woman said that yes, I'll tell her that if I pay the debt, I'll be paying this money, small that I will pay finish. The man said no problem because the woman, me and the woman know ourselves for long because that was selling pure, I sell pure for her, even though I've said minerals. The man said no problem. Now the man have discussed before I reach home. It was sorting me, blasting me in front of the children. Even though I just got the story short because I don't want anything that I'll talk the story and I'll be long and something that maybe that one said, only that one said, I'm just fed up. I'm fed up with that one. I'm very fed up. So before you not comment that even though say if I take my matter to local government, I say it is there, hold on. Not that maybe I'm not December time. There was money in my hand, someone else that's in my hand after paying the debt. I used to buy clothes for her. If the money cannot reach the clothes I went to size this boy, did not size him. I have to carry the two clothes and give it to him. After being there, I don't have money, even to feed sometimes to go to the orphanage to go and collect food to feed. I go to the orphanage. Sometimes I go to the orphanage the night to collect food to eat. Because I don't have money to feed. Because you don't pay. After the woman that you put down that I will settle with her.
From your explanation now, you mean she's the problem that you are facing in your working place.
Yes.
And from what you said now, that the attitude towards you most times you don't like it. Or do you think she's actually, how is she the problem that you are facing in your workplace or the problem you are facing in life? Because you said you talked about the police, the accident, and whatever. You said you even went to some place where they told you she's the problem that you are facing. Please, can you tell us more about that?
Well, you get something that like maybe okay, maybe if I touch her now today now and I go out, something will happen. Like maybe police will arrest me. Even though I sometimes I sleep in the house, I'm supposed to have a conversation or maybe we talk or I feel I'm with her. Something to happen. Even that woman that said so for her, she knows she used to complain that what is going on.
So you mean whenever you, what do you mean by touch? Whenever you sleep with her, something will happen.
Yes.
Okay. And she also told us earlier that you normally bring women to the house to sleep. That you go out find just one room. That you normally bring women to the house to sleep in there in the presence of the children and her. So what do you have to say about that?
Well, yes, I cannot argue that one. I bring a girl to the house. The only girl that I bring to her was Abigail. The girl was my ex-girlfriend. Abigail, because it's the one that caused because when I was dating her, I was dating that girl because I was trying to because when she get pregnant, the firstborn, then mistakenly that one took her pregnant. Then I cannot like tell her to go and abort the pregnancy. I have to like okay, keep it. Then anything that I can do, I'll be pushing it. Then going share the baby let her die. So I cannot like leave the girl. You should just go like that. Then and again, just like is if you push most is the one that will push me outside that time is that we'll be together. She's my wife. I'll be begging my wife to have sex in the night. If I want to actually do that, I'll be begging her. Please, I'm begging. Please, I'll so that she will say no.
Before you came, we also asked her some questions, which she said you normally tell her that you are not the father of the last child. Are you the father of the two children she had for you?
The last child, but why I used to deny that something came up and what I did not get like it's then back out of my house. She back out of my house. Then she now come back that she's pregnant.
How long did she pack that for you?
She had back there for long. She now came back.
How many months?
I do not remember.
Is it up to 1 month?
I cannot say that it's up to 1 month before she came back that she's pregnant. Then that make me to say that even though okay, you did not know you are pregnant before you leave my house. You don't know before that you are pregnant before you leave my house. There is nothing for me to you went out, you go out of my house, you now come back say you are pregnant.
Ever since you probably been husband and wife, have you suspected her in any way? Maybe she's having an affair outside or something.
So I cannot say anything about that because I go to work. I cannot watch it over her. So I don't know anything about that.
Okay, that girl that you are bringing to the house, you still have a relationship with that girl, and when you know that you don't, you said the child died, you still have intention to get anything to have with the girl, or why are you still keeping the relationship when you have a wife at home that you are not staying with?
Well, me and the girl is not together again for long. Even the time two of us are together. Something came up that she have to fight. She's the one that caused the sharp. The day I bring her to the house, she abused the girl, you saw the girl, it was fair for the girl, went out. Before the girl go. So even my family itself, they cannot go. There's also young family is not they're not friends because my junior sister she's dead right now. So
You said you are not fan. How come you have sister?
yes,
As in, when you mean you are not fan, not that you said they throw you, they pick you from somewhere.
yes, sir.
I often can have sister, but you said they pick you from somewhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, I take them because the woman that the one I call my mom because I don't know because I tell her my mom too
Okay,
because
okay.
so
The one you call your mom, your
yeah,
sister is
yes, yes.
but it's only you that pick.
Yes, only me the
Oh,
fix.
okay, go ahead.
So people that I stay with, like the orphan there, it's only them I call my sister because I know that
I know,
we
I
stuck
understand.
together
Don't
before.
worry. Go ahead.
So anytime they come to the house, like they come to the house, I actually did to them, like even though say with my junior brother, one of my junior that come to the house, that I don't know what's going on with two of them, money issue. She was like swearing for the boy that all these things swearing. I said, all these things you are swearing, you don't need it. If you swear for this boy now and something happen, they will come and carry you because it's not good to swear. Like swear for her, okay, if you die or that girl now, like swear by the time you die now, they'll come and hold you. They say that maybe the swear is swear for her that kill her.
All right, we understand your explanation, and but from your mind, what do you think about the relationship? Do you still want to keep the relationship, or what do you want to
Sir, if it's about that one, I cannot say that I want to keep it and answer I cannot keep it because they say even though you want to keep the relationship, since all this why I will come home. What I'm expecting, I'm not seeing it. So that will come home, I'm expecting changes. People have tell me, even people that work with in my place, Mr. Ibanji, they tell me about it, say that I should just cool down. But the enter I reach home, I tell that woman that enter I reach home, I have not seen changes. The get that I come home, I come and charge my phone. That day I was thinking that maybe I will sleep up. I sleep on top that bed. Oh God, I don't stand up immediately and sit on top the chair because the bed was just smelling like piss or something like that. I don't say, just ask what happened. I don't say nothing. Even though I come inside the house will be dirty. I said that even though you have something that you have in back at please, if you know how to take up the house alone, taking up the house alone is something. Taking up the house alone is a something.
do? Well, are you sure? Have you ever been to the hospital where they mentally? Are you sure you're okay?
Me? Yeah, I've been to the hospital and nothing happened to me. I do not have any problem at all.
You know, sleeping with two women in the same room in the presence of the children does not tell good about a man. Do you know that?
Yes, I know that, sir.
All right, let's. I think Mala, you heard what she said. Do you have anything to counter that?
Yes. What to say about
Speak pidgin
the
English.
sweeping
Not
of
that
the
my
house?
husband dey copy for you.
Yes, if you come out, there's no how I want to sew or cut clothes inside house that you no see pieces of clothes. Maybe the time me I'm sewing that you come inside, there's no I cannot
Madam,
leave the
put
clothes
your
that
head one place. You
I
the mic.
cannot leave the clothes that I'm sewing so that I will sweep. Even two of them, you know before you pack, if you carry them for this place, they will still go back there. Even this boy leg, I think maybe I dey think say his father that cause the leg because if the boy is going somewhere, the how should carry the son give him slap for his bum for small pain. So now the boy don dey have problem for his leg. About that one wey say I no clean the house, that one is no if you come to my house, if I unless if I'm sewing cloth, that's why cloth dirty, the house is dirty, and if I finish well I will sweep. Even if you go to tailor shop, if you enter tailor shop you find pieces, and I tell you if you don't want me to be doing, rent shop for me, let me put my machine there. I will know say you know the difference between maybe I no clean up the house or I no do. Now if I clean the house around that minute the children they will still pour another dirty on the floor.
Mala, is you. Do you still really want the marriage? Do you want the marriage to go on, or what do you think about the marriage?
Use your mic for your mouth.
I don't I don't think about
Speak pidgin English. Yeah.
I don't think about the thing wey you say about marriage because it's the one that can say
Na him go talk wetin he want. No be Nigeria dem born you.
yes,
Which
Nigeria
kind
dey
English you
born
dey
me.
speak?
It's
I
Nigeria
no
dey
need
born me.
lis
The
ten
reason
lis
for
ten
I don
lis ten. I no want marriage o. No, na dis my brother, my husband, na him una go ask. You never hear dat English for market one day. Which one you wan come speak wetin you no fit speak here?
if he's ready to marry me,
Na you
I'm ready. I'm not going any. For it's not that you marry me that you no take care of me and take care of my children. No, see, when you first meet me, this is not how I be. See my sister. See her, if you see all my children, my senior and my junior sister, if you see them, you will think maybe they are my mother.
How old are you?
I'm 28 years.
Oga, you dey sleep with two women at the same time. How you come take know say na dis one bring bad luck for you? Give am mic.
Sir, just that from beginning, even the time I'm like sleeping with only her, even that I leave herself, even that I leave that girl self, even that I leave that girl, the same thing. Even though self, she even take me out to a place. She take me out to a place. They one pastor that maybe anything. I said I don't used to go anywhere.
When you go, wetin dem come tell you? Na I wan hear there.
The man tell me that I don't have any problem. Oh.
Na she get problem.
He said no, he said I don't have any problem. He even said that the work that I learned that is not my way. That is this engineer work that is my work. I said that no, cannot say that the work that I learned, even though I'm not the work that I learned, I'm not used to work. So if you tell me that sometimes you tell me that okay, you have somewhere you want to go, you want to take me to, I say I'm ready to go.
Oga, wait. When dis woman take you there, the pastor talk check am say dis woman na you be witch wey dey disturb the husband.
What the man just tell me because I don't know what he and the man talk about before I reach there. When I reach there, the man just tell me that I don't have any problem. That's all. The man is not saying anything again.
Lis ten na. When you came in, nobody ask you if you're orphan child or if you were being picked from the road or not. That was how you started your introduction.
Yes.
Okay, that is the reason why I am also touching that area. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said because it can be like your personal or private issue. Okay, now I want to ask you a question. If a mother who gives birth to you decide to package you whichever means and throw you, I don't know if you were picked on the gutter. Don't you know that it's not a good omen?
Yeah, I know that's not a good.
Yes. So your bad luck, you can retrace your bad luck, not in this woman. You understand? When you know your history, you know your history. So why are you now painting another person's black? You should trace your history. One, let me tell you. Now that you believe in spirituality, let's talk about spirit in a bit. You were being dumped or thrown away like a bad child. Not that you are a bad child. You know, in a movie, you say they'll say this child is evil child. We don't want that is movie formality. Okay, for a reason best known to that woman who is not supposed to be called a woman, throw you, and because your spirit forbids that, and because your mother may still be alive, and your spirit wants her to be traced, and because that mother is still alive, she might not have another child because she have offended the gods or the God Almighty, and now she will do something that you need to look for your mother. You need to go on TV station and say, this is my history, I was being dumped so crazy. Then one stupid woman will come and say, yes, I'm your mother. Things can get difficult for you because they want you to retrace your roots. And it's you that know your history, instead of you to be very careful, and if you want to trace your history, you trace it. You want to pray to cancel it, you cancel it. But you are not turning this woman to one kind old woman. Look at her sister, chubby. Look at this woman, as if she's 75 years old. And look at you, fine boy.
Yes, I cannot talk, sir.
You can talk.
Okay. Is it about this old of the stuff? Normally, if you tell her to bring her peace, that's how she is. In fact, inside the house before, I'm the kind of person that I don't let food to finish inside the house before I buy another food. She eats morning, afternoon, and night. That even though sometimes she throw away.
You think say food na the problem?
Ma, I don't
How old are you?
Yes, I'm 33 years.
Use your mind.
I'm 33 years.
You are just like 3 years old because you have no sense in your head. Thank God they don't employ you. You say you once come here to work. I don't know you. You are just saying it. You are like 3 years old. If you are really 33 years, you call yourself. I think Buhari was 35 years when he first ruled Nigeria as head of state. If you are really the 33 years old, you call yourself, then you still don't have 3 years old sense. Food is not what women need. Even food is not what you need. Why you not eat food, get luck? You eat food, you sleep with and you get bad luck. If food is the problem, why did you run away? Food is not a problem, and food is not any problem to any solution. It's not a solution to any problem. If she eat now, maybe she can finish a loaded bowl of any food. You think that my woman eat too much, she will still be growing slim. She's not sick, take her to hospital. She have no peace of mind. If they tell you food is what women need, she's ready to be feeding you, and why you give her peace of mind? She's ready to use that tailor work to feed you, and you give her peace of mind. She's ready to have any whatever in that family. So the food is not the issue. Let me tell you, my brother, don't double your trouble. You have trouble if you don't know, but don't double your trouble. A woman that can kill can save. Let's believe she's who you say she is. But that woman can also protect you if at all whatever you are insinuating is true, which is not, as far as I'm concerned. Don't double your trouble. If she is the cause of your trouble, by the time you give her more trouble, you will have more trouble. You cannot run away from a woman you have slept with and giving you two bouncing baby boys. It's like a shadow in your life. You cannot run away from your shadow. You are supposed to be a great child. Every orphan children, mostly those that have been dumped in the anywhere, nylon, carton, gutter, they are the most greatest children in the world. You are supposed to be a great child, but you are using your hand to tie yourself and you are putting the blame on this woman. You that know your roots, that you're supposed to be careful before you make a move. You make a wrong move, you have two wives, one baby dies, and that one that the baby dies, that one will live to say, na my second dey fight me. We were married the same time. That battle you already draw, that line you draw, is already there for this woman, but God will see her through. And you now automatically become another shadow in her life. See, settle your home. You are too young for this struggle. I don't know who that your mother, foster mother is here that is advising, that is telling you what you are doing the right way. She's not helping issue. I don't know. She's not helping it. So don't increase your problem. Settle your family. Be prayerful, and still try to know your roots if possible. If it do not cost too much, just try little bit. Otherwise, forget about it. Just be prayerful. You will be fine. Something is wrong. Without this woman, something is wrong.
Sir, don't be annoyed.
I'm not annoyed.
Please, sir, I think if you don't really understand what I'm saying, is that me myself, even myself, I've seen to me that I'm telling you that even though to work in a place, even sometimes my parents do not allow me to work in a place because, like, if I work, like anytime I sleep with her, if I work, so like I to have a problem. Just as I'm trying to tell her, I to have a problem. It's not that maybe anything or I stayed in the house before. Even before I go to work, if I finish my work, I carry keke and work because they want to feed. If I finish work from one place, I will carry my keke. I will use to hustle. If I close by 5, I will about to resting, I will not rest. I will carry keke and go out and be hustling. But anytime I'm doing, anytime I just like, even though anytime I just like this, and then I used to have a problem. Even the time, even I just like settle my plan now. Like I want to see what that I just try to say, let me leave that for some time. Let me know what is going on, because since I've left that house, I never have any problem, like maybe anything happens to me or I break, like since I've been legacy. If my senior never is saving me, because I know
Oga,
they
you
were
are still
pursuing me.
taking us back. Oh. Anyway, the company that is anchoring this, if he allows you, I just see his program now. I'm backing up. So if he allow you to talk out of point, I don't think I have issue with that. How are we going to take care of this? Let us tell you actually how it works here. When they told me that you work in legacy, I just felt there is no need. We don't even need to waste time. I can get him. I just called your head, whatever, the management. They brief me on exactly your head. So which we are not willing to cause more chaos into this land. Yeah.
You see, from everything that you have said so far, I think we understand where you are coming from. And but our major concern is the children, how you take care of the children. We want to know how you'll be taking care of the children, and if you still want the marriage to go on, fine. If you don't want it to go, if you don't want the marriage because you are already bringing spiritualities into the marriage as bad luck and not being bad luck, which is a thing that you can sort out. But the children is our main concern. How are you going to be taking care of the children? That is our concern. Please let us know.
Um, well, it's about the children. I've tell my father that I'll be paying the school fees normally. Then every month, because I earn a month salary, every month I'll be dropping for 5,000 for people to feed. Because I'm the only one working. Even though you are doing tailor, because I tell you to go and work. The time say we say you cannot work. He says you cannot work.
Say you be dropping 5,000 for them for feeding for a month. How much is your salary for me?
Now, remember, we are going to verify.
Yes, sir. My salary is 50K. Yes.
So what's the school fees you pay? How much is their school fees? And how often do you pay it?
Yeah, because throughout last year, I not pay because what is on my neck. But now, this one have start school. So this one now, the everything is 20K, and this one you all finish 20K, that is 40K.
Every 3 months.
Yes, every 3 months. But so I don't start school, I have to pay 20K, and this one I have to pay 20K.
Okay. Madam, like how much will you be able to how much will it be enough for you to feed these children a month?
20,000 is okay because if they are going to school, they will buy snacks, they will buy everything. Even this one will buy pampers. I know how much I'm saying for them a day.
Okay, you yourself, how much what is the tailoring job you are doing, how profitable is it? How profitable how the work they do?
And my work that I'm doing is not only clothes that I'm sewing. I'm sewing school bag, not bros. Then no, everybody know. Even the school bag where my baby is carrying to school, I'm the one that sew. You are the one taking care of them to school, but you no buy what they want to use in school. No sandal, no socks, no school bag, no anything.
So the house you people are staying is one room. How much is it in a year that you people pay? The rent of your house.
The rent of our house start 6,000 and don expire for dis December. Our landlord don dey disturb me say we park our load outside.
So Mr. Joseph, you say you are earning 50,000, you want to be giving them 5,000 for feeding for two children, including their mother. Well, do you think that do you think that one is fair enough?
Sir, because I'm not out to pay for house rent. I'm not out to pay for house rent, pay for NEPA bill. So instead of money, I'll remove it. Even the house that have expired now, I'm looking for I can put it in order and pay the landlord.
That 5,000 that you say you are going to be giving them, no, only one charge can finish 5,000 naira in a week. Are you aware of that? So why do you not say you'll be giving them 5,000 for your children, people that you brought into this world? They didn't beg you to bring them; you brought them on your own way to this world. So you should be able to take care of them. If you are not going to be taking care, you don't want the marriage again. We are not going to force anybody to get married. Everything depends. We are not there when people started. But it's a thing that we'll still look into if there's a way we can bring both of you together. But that 5,000 naira you say you have to be giving away will not be enough. She said 20,000. So what do you think is fair enough?
I can offer 10K. Because I have to pay something else.
Even that 10,000 is still not enough for two children in a month. You know how food is now. You know children how they are demanding. So 10,000 is not enough. As she said 20,000. 20,000 will be okay. Because the other 30,000, you say you are receiving 50,000 in a month. The other 30,000, you can manage, you can successfully deal with that one and manage it yourself.
That means, how about the school fees?
You still be paying your school. The school fee is not every month now. The school is every 3 months.
Yeah.
So if you can if you can be saving from that 30,000, you can as well be saving. This children welfare is very very important and it's paramount, and we don't joke with it in this office. Except maybe you want government to do something about it for you. You understand? And you know what it is. You pass through that process of being offered. So you are going to be giving them 20,000 every month. And that money you are going to be paying it through this office.
So I'm going to pay the house rent and give it.
You said
When I'm paying the house rent.
the house rent is 36,000 a year. Have you? So you will still pay the house rent. If you are earning 50,000, you know how much that will be in a year. If you are, as you say, you are earning 50,000, you know how much that's in a year. So you still be paying the house rent. The house rent cannot disturb you not to feed your children. These are your children. They are your future.
I know, but
So you have to feed them.
I pay tax inside.
I
I did that 50,000, I pay tax. I don't say 50,000 naira. Instead of 50,000, I'll pay tax. I'll pay welfare. But they do all those in our school. I don't say 50,000 naira in case. Because if you tell them in the school, they'll say 50K. So we pay tax, we pay welfare.
Are you sure it's 50,000 or saying as a driver in legacy?
Yes, you can ask.
The legacy that mean no.
Yes, you can ask. 50,000, they'll come out welfare. Welfare money, they'll come out tax.
At the end of the day, how much not get?
So that is, I should get like 48 or 47.
Yeah, I feel with you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, comrade, please quickly let me see. My brother, you know what we do here is also what you were raised with. I don't know if you are aware. We are like the same place you were raised. You are supposed to be called a comrade now. You see, anybody that wants to wicked can be wicked. If you turn reverend father to be bearing children today, you still born armed robber among the children. If pastor, no be now that they cover for all of them. Pastor get 5 children, 3 na rasta, whether man or woman. When I say rasta, I don't want to call what they are into. You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace to Little Saint orphanage home. You are a disgrace to the orphanage. You are a disgrace to the less privileged. You are a stain. How? I will tell you. You're supposed to have too much feeling for humanity for children because of who you are and how you were being brought up. You call everybody now my sister, my brother. You don't have brother, you don't have sister. These children that God gave you that are now your family, that you are not supposed to leave them or move away from them because you have nobody. This is your beginning and this is your start. Now they become the shadow of your life, you are running away from them. When you know how you were being raised, when you know you have nobody, and now you are far away from your first family and from your only family, everybody don become witch now. If dem dey say who chop witch, na you chop witch. Because if you no control people wey dey orphanage well, just dey dump dem there, you no dey monitor their movement. Many dem dey raise many things wey e be like you so. If I no wan talk o, make you just take care of your family, make I keep my mouth shut. No use your bad luck stain anybody. Don't even carry your bad luck call anybody. Now, what are you bargaining now? If you are ashamed of yourself now, what are we talking about now? You are running away from your family, have to be taking care of them. You should be ashamed. Raise your family and get a root. This is your root. Don't be a curse to the society. But you are like a curse now. They throw away you want to throw away children. Do you reason yourself? Do you think? Are you asleep? If they throw away you want to throw away children. The curse not already they follow you, and you can't destroy that curse. You can't break the yoke. Then throw away you throw away family. That is a curse on your side. Go and check yourself out, man. Why are you bargaining? Go and settle your home. If you know anybody from your wife's side is interfering in your marriage, take that person out. Anybody from your side is interfering, take them out. Go and reunite. Pray very well. Work on yourself. Raise your family. Before you know it, these children, before you know it, in the 10 years time, they will be assisting this family.
Amen.
Now they throw away you want to a person. Now what for you? Go and pray. Don't go to anywhere they see vision. Go to where they go pray. Something go come up for your body when not supposed to your body. Not let person see you vision in your life. Anywhere you go, you want to see vision. Tell them say I'm not interested in vision. Don't look for where your problem come from, but destroy wherever problem is coming from. What do they talk about? Your wife feel like those people when they get that war fight that time after they fight for many years when they not see water drink. Somalia sef even better when they will come later recover. They no dey give them water drink contact. Say don't give them food, don't let them rush you. They eat them without you. So say you dey drop food for their mouth small small. See, if they say you don't ever near this kind of woman, you are doing fine, boy. You can't you pity for her because of your children she's carrying? Even if you not marry at all, you will say I dey polish her, polish, not be punished. I'm polishing her because of my two baby boys. These children, they are your friends. They are not just your children. They are your friend. They are the only hope you have. They are your trace. They are your roots. You don't let nobody deceive you, my brother.
Well, you heard everything that we have said so far. So go and reunite with your wife. But in the meantime, every month you'll be bringing 20,000 around for the whole 15 people have amicable settlement and be as one as you are.
That 20,000 you'll be bringing it here, but when you go home, settle your family. Now you know whether now 1 naira you take the food for their table. That one will be understanding between you and your family. But as far the case is concerned now, I never go back to normal finish. Bring the money here every month. Today is 18. You receive a salary every first or every last of the month.
First or second.
First or second. So
Today is 21.
today is 21. Good. It's starting from first or second. You manage whatever you have this remaining 10 days. So you bring the money here. So when you guys are now settled, you ready to handle your family in your own way. See, here we don't side nonsense. You see this woman now, you make some points when I know say she said get her own, but that one not me. That one not give you the audacity to abandon them. She gets her own. Even say your husband dey talk out of point. I pick some point when you dey try to do boss already. You say you are a dirty woman o. People when they tie hair like you, I dey fear them. You are dirty woman, no be say I know you. You know why I call you dirty woman. You dey one room, you dey sew for there, 2 children dey, e no make the room go dirty. You admit say it's dirty because you cut cloth fall for ground. Which kind cloth you dey sew when pikin go piss, e go dey smell? Before piss dey smell, no be immediate piss dey smell o, na piss wey dem don piss since when dem no clean na dey smell. So if you are that busy, you never go rent shop, you are that busy, you never make too much money for your tailoring. So you not to complain too much because you no know what to say. Go and work on yourself also. You need to respect him. You dey tell am say e no well. That is why I come dey ask am whether e no truly well. You say e get problem, dey sick. Which that is an insult now. And I ask you before we go on camera, I say the man dey beat you, say no dey beat you, I congratulate you. I say as your body be like broom so when dem dey sweep. If to say the man dey beat you for don break you to pieces. So that is the good one of the good things you said about him. Because nowadays you hardly see men when they come to this office where they say no beat me. For how many years you say no dey beat you? Congratulations. You wan change and say dey beat you again. No be say no dey beat you before. Like say you go dey lie small small. You wan be like Mama G or so. People when they try like this, I no dey trust them again. So Oga, any other thing you wan say? Okay. When are we expecting the money? Give am mic, e come be not vex.
I'll bring even more time, but the money is much.
The woman when you dey friend now, you no let your break cool down. And they gather cause dey join am. No worry, you go soon enter inside bottle.
But and the 20,000 naira is too much, sir.
It's too much. If you say too much, you go write to your place of work, they bring 25,000 for us. We will not have any issue with you. That land is it on Shasha? Is it Shasha? That legacy na Shasha. Yes. That place na Shasha. If we remove human rights, if I tell the owner say Oluomo Shasha dey call am, e no go reach 10 seconds before you enter here. So if you no respect yourself, we go write to the management now. They will give us. They will give you 25. They give us 25. You go tell us wetin you dey take the money to. We go solve it for you. Know whether there's any way we can discuss about it. You dey carry women, carry 2 women come join am for the same bed. Now when you know they don't know whether na 100 you take dey sleep with, na the money go dey okay when you dey spend am on women. You no think of future of your children.
So I don't carry women. So
Wetin come concern me and if you carry come, na me you take one.
okay, because I stay in the hostel. I stay in the hostel.
Oga, what are you doing with money so that we know how if we agree with how much? Give us breakdown. So who dey born sef no suppose fit. If you no get better cloth, you no get better work, you dey born. You no suppose fit change cloth. Our papa for village, most of them no change cloth for a year because they are training us. So you when you say born and free, tell me wetin you dey take money to me and whether too much.
So I use for savings.
Use your mic o.
I save. I just start.
And it's the children you are saving for. Thank God you are saving. This is the time you are using it. Give undertake it. These are the laptop. You are even lucky say do must say not a big time. For go split that set, make another person take your work. See if you know say you no wan pay that 20,000, this woman will give you list of wetin the children dey eat for the whole month, including herself. As you see am, so you still dey under you, we are not sharing it for you and her. Because the children still tender. If this one dey cry now, you begin hold am. The cloth wey you suppose give person in 3 hours, you go fit make am. See hair like Gio, no be you I dey talk to. Give am mind. You know dey. How you dey do like one pussycat like this?
As this one dey, I can eat o because the food that.
No be wetin I ask you be that one. I said if you dey work now, you wan sew cloth, you be tailor. This your pikin come dey cry. shey if you dey carry am dey beg am that cross if you tell person say come take am 1 o'clock e go fit ready 1 o'clock again.
Yes, because I know how if I don't buy, I will buy all this biscuits or anything. I will buy
Okay,
it.
the time when you wan take go buy biscuit come when you wan give am you go dey so cross you carry the machine go street go buy biscuit. You no carry the machine go cross go buy biscuit go street go buy biscuit. Use your mic, I'm not joking with you. Una no go get sense before una marry. You be 28 and your sense na just 28 minutes 28 minutes sense na you get. See, if you no wan pay the 20,000 no wahala, you go give us the bill how much food una dey chop like a month so that we go know. Oga, which one you want make give you the bill of the food wey you dey buy dey go give dem, then you come give dem small money for hand. Which one you want? Choose.
Yeah, let me start with the 20,000.
Huh?
Let me start with the 20,000.
Na 20 we tell you before, na we not say make you pay 30.
No, I'm hearing that. Let me start with the 20.
We give it the 20,000. They give am for hand every month.
No, na we dey bring am.
You dey bring am come here every month. You come dey collect am.
If your turn mama na you dey look for work. When you dey where you dey try, they tell you say food no dey for her. That time you know say you born.
And one other thing again, if peradventure, God forbid, bad thing, children dey fall sick most time.
No be bad thing jare. Na better pikin say dey sick.
If he call you say that they're sick, you take responsibility. Take good care of them, take them to the hospital and treat them. That one not inside the 20,000.
You know.
You understand?
If you know this one, that one not be school fees not dey, you know. Sickness not dey, so make they pay make they not sick. All right, this is where we are. Comrade, round up make I forgive now.
All right, viewer, we thank you
this
for.
continuation. You did not tell them your name.
Okay, sorry if I did give you my name earlier before the continuation. I think we will be able to do justice to the case, and we will be able to, at least for the child responsibility, the children responsibility, we'll be able to agree that every month the Mr. Tunde Joseph will be bringing the sum of 20,000 naira to our office, which will be handing over to the lady every month. And he said first or second of every month. So once the money gets to us, we will always call the lady in question to come and collect the money. So we'll be able to do that, and we still hope that both of them will still go home and resolve their differences. And Mr. Today, you should know that this is your wife. You are still very young. There's no need to count wife for you. You marry this one today, tomorrow you run away. Marry this one. So it's not a good woman. Try in every way you can and settle with her. She's a very beautiful girl. If she have peace of mind, as my chairman has rightly said, both of you should go home, sit down together, see how best you can resolve yourself. But for the child, for the money, every month we'll be expecting to get the money here. We don't want to be calling you. Once you just get the money, come over to the office. There will be a form for you register. Once you bring the money, you sign. You just go. We'll call her to come and be collecting the money on our behalf. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your patience and we thank you for staying put with us. This case, we'll still continue this case some other time if need be. We'll still bring both of them together. I will just hope that at the end, both of them will be together as man and woman again. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Comrade Osawe Jr.
My name is Comrade Erosa Osawe Jr. Thank you very much.